Hey guys, what is up? It's Jay. So today I want to get some feedback from you, the viewers. So I've noticed something when comparing my channel to others, which I probably shouldn't have done in the first place, but whatever. So I'm not trying to complain here, but I'm growing nowhere near as fast as the other smaller streamers and the other smaller gaming channels, basically. I'm pretty sure I know why, but having your guys' feedback will be a huge help. So first is the whole streaming thing. I pretty much get no viewers in my streams unless they've kind of already been there from me showing up in other streams and kind of getting them from other streams. Like they've been, oh, you stream too? Cool, I'll come check you out. That's about the extent of it. So I think it's mostly because I don't get the people subscribing so that they get notified of the streams. And that actually ties into the main problem that I think I found that I need your guys' feedback on. The major reason that I think people aren't subscribing is the one thing that I thought would get them to subscribe. But among seeing other channels and their growth rates, I can see I was clearly wrong. And upon watching some other videos of like tips and things like that, I'd noticed that, yeah, it seems I was completely wrong, like way off. Basically, I have too much variety on this channel. Trying to have gaming, anime, and maybe a vlog here or there, and the conventions and all that kind of stuff might be a little too overwhelming and causing people to think twice about subscribing, which, now that I think about it, completely makes sense, because I actually find myself not subbing to people for that exact same reason. Too much variety. Stuff that I don't care about watching, so I just don't. Basically, I come to a gaming channel for Let's Plays, streams, game news, and other game-related stuff, even unboxings, but not how to make a cosplay part, so why should I expect people to sub to me when I do that? So, I think it's a good idea to have maybe a second channel for non-gaming stuff. I pretty much do gaming on here anyway as a majority, and it's just easier to leave that here and change this into maybe a gaming channel, like maybe just add gaming to the end of it, to the end of my name, which would work just fine. I don't mind changing that. That's not really a big change. But then moving the cosplay, anime, and convention-related videos to another channel dedicated to just that. So now back onto the live streaming thing that I was talking about at the beginning. As I said, it ties in. And like I said, it seems that I get no views on my streams, and I was pretty much at a loss for why. I mean, it certainly isn't that people are coming into the stream, not liking it, and then leaving, because that would make the view count go up. But as Atlis and my friend Casey and a bunch of other people who go into my streams have told me, the viewer count doesn't go up. So it like stays, like they watch it for me, pretty much, and they kind of worry about me a little bit, I guess, too much, and they kind of look at it and see that it's not rising at all. So that means no one's even clicking on the stream to know if they'll like it. So Atlas and I were racking our brains pretty much trying to figure out why no one was staying, but then we realized that it's not that they weren't staying, it's that they weren't even showing up to begin with. Like, no one was even seeing that I'm streaming in the first place, and that's where it all kind of ties together. The more subs I have, the more likely my viewer base during streams will be higher. They'll get notified and see that I'm streaming. Whereas in the YouTube gaming thing, it kind of just doesn't show up half the time because YouTube sucks. But like I said, people aren't subbing to me. They're not subscribing when they just see my channel. Likely because the channel is too varied, thus making my stream views a lot lower because those people aren't subscribing. Therefore, they're not getting notified that I'm streaming. Therefore, my stream views don't go up. Therefore, I don't become shown on those pages of who's streaming right now. So it all really ties down to the reason that people aren't subscribing. But yeah, that was a lot of stuff, and I really hope that this makes sense. I hope that this doesn't just sound like stupid rambling and that I'm actually making some sense here. But I totally could be completely wrong, but it just sounds like this could be a real cause to this and what's happening. As we were talking, Atlas and I shot out the idea of making a second channel for the cosplay stuff, like I mentioned earlier, and we both agreed that it could possibly work. But before I do, I actually want to know what you guys think of it. And before I get into the end of this, this little outro area of this video, something I didn't put in my notes here I do want to tell you guys, I do have a Cosplay Group channel where we do have some videos up, and you can get to the link in the description. I never put annotations up anymore because most people do this on their phone. They won't get the annotations, so I just kind of put a link in the description. As well as my Cosplay Facebook and my Cosplay Group Facebook are also in there if you guys want to check those out. But yeah, my other channel, the Cosplay channel, we don't know what we want to do specifically. We could make it to be me having a separate cosplay channel as well as him having his channel, because he's eventually going to start putting stuff on his channel, which is also linked in there in the description if you guys want to go check that out. He has nothing up right now, but he also has to still get up like a camera and all that stuff. He doesn't have all the stuff yet. But he might make a gaming channel and a cosplay channel. But if we don't make our own cosplay channels, we might just stick to that group channel. But we don't know if that's a good idea. If you guys, basically, if you guys think that having a cosplay group channel where we both talk about also our separate stuff on that channel, would that be a good idea? Because it doesn't sound like it, but I don't know. This is why I want your guys' feedback. I want to hear what you guys think and all that kind of stuff. So leave what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you guys later.